Hey Olathe new educators, I'm Amy Hillman. I'm from right here at USD233. I have the honor of kicking off this year's 2021 Olathe school year. I come to you as a mama, as a teacher, as a coach, as a Kansan, and a believer in public education. Now, here's the deal, y'all. What a unique year this is about to be. I welcome you aboard one of the most amazing districts, not only within the state of Kansas, but across our nation. Not just amazing, but we are high achieving, but yet we impact students on a level that is so great. Now today, my whole reason of being here is to invite you into Olathe School District as a new educator, but I'm going to be honest with you. If you're sitting right there and listening to this video, there's a reason for that. Because Olathe only chooses the best. You found us and we found you. Now today, I'm going to have you on a journey with me using the acronym for UNITY. That's right, the word unity. Interesting, unique, unity. As you look at those two words, unique and unity, notice the prefix, U-N-I. Now that prefix means all as one. I think that's what this year is going to be all about. So as we go on a journey today, and I break down what unity means, that acronym, I want you to think about the power when all of us come together in unity as one. What a perfect time to have that beautiful philosophy in this unique time. Our first destination will be all about you. But first, let's talk about what each step is. You. Utilize your voice and your story. N. Network to find your tribe, your trust tribe. I. Intentional in your decisions, the impact you'll have on your scholars. T. Take time for you. Y. You. You are exactly where you need to be. It is up to you to design your classroom culture. What a responsibility. I have had the honor this year of traveling with the K-Toy team. That's right, Kansas Teacher of the Year team. Some of the most stellar humans I've ever met. We all had one thing in common, connections. Realizing that in education, when we connect, we're unstoppable. Now today I want to see how connected you are with our Olathe. We'll be going to different destinations, and I want to see if you can identify those destinations. Let's begin with the letter U in our acronym for unity. Let's go. We are at our first destination, the U in unity. Utilize voice and storytelling in your classroom. Tell the stories of those who have come before. Tell your story. You see, through storytelling, students will connect with you on a personal level, and we're in the business of impacting persons, people. The reason I'm holding a wooden spoon is because I share my wooden spoon story. That means not just about my life right now, but my legacy, my heritage, my culture. This wooden spoon represents my grandmother and her raspberry pies on Sunday. That's right, as we traveled to her farm, because she was a teacher in a one-room schoolhouse. On Sundays at her farm, she'd make the most delicious raspberry pies. You see, by storytelling, we make our learning personable. You, using voice and stories, your voice, your story. Now it's your students' turn. Make sure you give them space to tell their stories. On to our next letter. Welcome to our second destination, N. N stands for network to find your trust tribe. Now, here's the deal. Teamwork is not only about being a good teammate. Teamwork is about finding a trust mate. Trust, part of your tribe. You see, the tribe you want to surround yourself with, will allow for you to reach for challenges, make mistakes, and to grow. What do we call that? That's the art of learning. We as educators have to realize that we need to surround ourselves with healthy people. That's right. That will allow us to be ourselves and also lift us up, rise up when we need it the most. Find your trust tribe, a very healthy trust tribe. On to our next destination. our third destination, the letter I, intentional decisions. Giving our students space. Whoa! Space that our learners will need to gain a sense that they belong. You see, they need to connect for learning to happen. We as teachers, we have to do the work. They are all worth it. Build in time, specific time, intentional time to teach those social, emotional lessons. Those are lifelong lessons. And like my mom always said, always respond, never react. Be intentional in every moment of our teachings. On to the next destination. We are at our fourth destination, that's right, T. Take time for you. Take time to grow. Take time to find quiet. And take time to stay healthy. 3 ways to stay healthy: mental, physical, emotional. Let's reel in what it means to mentally stay healthy. Mentally, I need for you to do a little research. What does it mean to be mindful? Finding that quiet, those mindful minutes. I love to embed those in each of my lessons for my students, to allow the snow to fall, all the static to leave. So when we are learning, we are on target. That's right, mindful minutes. I also like to take a little post-it note and write a mantra for the week that reminds me how to mentally stay strong. Ooh, and when it comes to mental, shake out your hands, y'all. Shake out your hands. Here we go. Brain ball. Roll your shoulders back twice and breathe. Your body needs for you to mentally and physically stay well. Honor yourself physically. Get that 30 minutes of movement besides the 10,000 steps you know we get as teachers. Now this year is unique. This year we may not have all of the walking experience if we have to go remote. So make a plan to take care of you. Physically, make sure that you are taking care of your body. We are of motion. Now let's talk about emotions. Let's talk about who we need to be. Take out a moment of time to talk it out, to write it out, to make sure that you emotionally are ready to honor your feelings. This job is hard. Anything worth doing is hard work. But you are worth it, but you must honor and own the emotions that you'll go through. Remember that trust tribe we talked about? Those are the exact people that will help you work through those moments, those emotional moments. Because listen, we have to go in whole, don't we? When we're working with students, they trust us to be ready. Trust your trust tribe. Honor your emotions. 2 words, grace and space. I want you to give yourself grace. Take time for giving yourself grace through these moments. And give yourself space to grow. One final thing that I will tell you, mentally and emotionally. We need to be careful what we surround ourselves with. Do me a favor. Take time to turn off social media. Take time to turn off the news, y'all. Give yourself a timeout. And give yourselves moments to fill your soul with good reading. We're educators. We need to surround ourselves with things that will allow us to be our best self. These are 3 titles that I can't get enough of. Culturized, relentless, and stamped to gain perspective. On to our last letter. We are at our final destination today. Y. Y stands for you. You need to be their champion. Create a culture of unity. That's right, equity, and respect. You see, embrace your uniqueness. No one else is like you, and you're here on purpose. Lead by example, my friends. Now, I'm going to use a little bit of a boxing reference here. You have to be their champion. Why? You may be the only one in their corner, and there's no other important person but the people in your corner. They bring you power, they bring you strength, and they're there to support. And that's your job. My friends, be their champion. You be their champion. And we're back from our final destination, UNITY. We are better together. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This year is going to be unique, but you're ready for the challenge right here. It is so important that you know that with your compassion, high expectations, supportive ways, and definitely your actions, the quest to know more, your kindness, empathy, and acceptance, and more than anything, your humanity. All of these things will be on display for your scholars, and they are better for it. You, my dears, are the greatest resource that our Olathe students have. And we're ready to begin this unique and incredible year. Welcome to Olathe. You're exactly where you need to be. UNITY. That's right, unity. Live it throughout this year. Ladies and gentlemen, believe in our learners. You know we believe in you. USD233, let's get to work.